The Halo Reach multiplayer beta is about to hit, and it's going to be a big one.
First strike.
4 maps, 4 new modes, revamped controls, tons of gameplay tweaks, and more weapons than an Alabama swap meet. This thing is massive, but calm it down a notch, I'll walk you through it. First things first though, if you got a copy of Halo 3 ODST, then you're in the beta. Just head to the extras menu on May 3rd and download it when it pops up. Bungie's goal here is to kick the tires on the multiplayer matchmaking for Reach, which comes out in September, so the more the merrier. The beta comes with 4 maps. Powerhouse is big and beautiful, Sword Base dark and tight. Overlook is kinda cozy and narrow, and Boneyard is just ridiculous. It's home to the new Invasion mode, and it's huge-normous. In the Reach beta, it's all about the Spartans, and that's who you'll play as most. But there are a couple of game types where elites rear their ugly heads too. Invasion is one of them. Spartans are stationed up here. Their goal is to protect this group of buildings. The elites spawn back here, and they want to bust in and steal this data core. As the elites chip away at Spartan defenses, the objectives change up, and the loadout options get crazier. Oh, so yeah, loadouts. Remember all the items in Halo 3? The bubble shields, overshields, grav lifts. Yeah, those are gone. Instead, you've got armor abilities, and they're part of a loadout at the beginning of each round. Here's what you'll be looking at in terms of abilities during the beta. Active Camo is an old Halo favorite, and it's back in Reach as an ability. Just hold down the ability button and you'll be completely invisible to your opponents. But once you start moving, you'll be more and more visible, so slow your roll, homie. It also jams radar, which drives people crazy.
Revenge.
One of the slickest abilities is Armor Lock. It makes you invincible, but freezes you in place. Lock yourself down, and bullets, rockets, and even tanks will bounce right off you. Hold it down long enough, and you'll throw out an EMP blast when you come out of it. Vehicles hate this, and it'll pop the shields of anyone standing nearby. Really flexible tool. Learn it. Love it. But if you're not the crouching type, check out Sprint. This one's for Spartans only, and it's great for running those last few yards to cover when you're getting shot in the back by something like this. That's the needle rifle, and it pretty much feels like it sounds. Sprint is also deadly from behind. Hold it down when you think you've got the jump on some poor noob, and then hit the melee button at the last minute for a humiliating assassination. Thug life! You got some learning to do before you get all stabby, though. The controls in Halo Reach are turned around compared to Halo 3. There's no dual wielding, so the bumpers have been repurposed into armor ability and melee buttons. And the B button now swaps between grenades. This is pretty much the biggest change in the history of things changing, and it takes some getting used to, so train your brain. So more new stuff. There are 4 new multiplayer modes in the Reach beta, in addition to the Slayer, King of the Hill, Free-for-All, and the rest of the classic Halo playlist you know and love. We've already touched on Invasion, but there are some smaller objective-based modes too.
Headhunter.
Headhunter is a personal favorite of mine because it's just so crazy. Kill the other guys, grab their flaming skulls, and lug them back to score points. Pretty sure that's what war is actually like. Stockpile is capture the flag on a sack of crack. Pick up the neutral flags and take them to your base to rack up points. Scoring runs on a timer though, so you want to guard those suckers. Another hot mode for me is generator defense. Elites are trying to fry these generators, and the Spartans would very much like them not to blow up. It's hectic and intense, lots of strategy involved here.
Generator destroyed.
But enough boring stuff. You want to hear about jetpacks. They're in the beta, and they came here straight from Awesome Town. Jetpacks are one of the armor abilities, and they sound like this.
Revenge.
So if you hear that coming up behind you, turn around and shoot. Like all armor abilities, the jetpack has limited juice, so keep an eye on the meter or you'll find out about another of Reach's changes, fall damage. It's back in the beta, along with another blast from the Halo past, health packs. Spartans still have regenerating shields, but their health isn't a renewable resource. Lose your shields and your health bar will start slip-sliding away. Learn where the health packs are in each map, and you'll live to shoot another day.
Kill control.
You could use classic Halo weapons like the shotty or the assault rifle to do that, or you could pick up some of the new shit. This is the designated marksman rifle, and it's the replacement for the battle rifle. It likes to pop heads, a lot. But if you want to go bigger, grab the grenade launcher. Let them bounce around if you like a little chaos, or hold down the trigger for a bit more control. Your grenade will sit patiently until you set it off. The Cubbies have their own new tube of death, the plasma launcher. This thing spits out sticky grenades like candy at a parade. Evil.
Reinforcements.
The Magnum's back too, and it's a beast. 5 shots to kill, slow and steady. Don't turn your back on it. In Reach, the more you flow, the more you grow. Getting kills and commendations get you credits. Spend them in the armory to sex up your Spartan with new armor and accessories. There are way more guns, abilities, and changes coming to Reach's multiplayer than we can get to here. Head to IGN's Xbox 360 channel for closer looks at all the gory details of the Halo Reach beta. And we'll have more videos on the beta's weapons, modes, and extras in the days to come.